Hey guys, what's up? Kyle Hunt Fitness. Back with the Ask Hunt series. Hashtag Ask Hunt. Anyways, the question of the day here is a good one. Hashtag Ask Hunt. Kyle, what do you recommend to wear for shoes when lifting weights? Alright, that's a good question. So what shoe is the best for weightlifting? But not weightlifting as Olympic weightlifting. Weightlifting as in just lifting weights. First off, squatting. Squatting is the exercise that matters what shoes you wear the most. And it even matters what style of squatting you do. For instance, if you squat powerlifting style, which is low bar, wider stance, you're going to want a either something like a Converse, flat soled, not too much of a heel elevation, or like an Adidas Powerlift, which is only a 1/2 inch heel, not an Olympic weightlifting shoe, which is 3/4 inch. So I actually have a story here. I used to squat more powerlifting style, lower bar, not necessarily a wider stance, but medium to wide. So anything medium to wider, you're going to want a less heel elevation. So Adidas Powerlift, 1/2 inch heel, or even Converse, which is completely flat sole. That's why you see a lot of powerlifters wearing Converse. On the flip side, if you squat Olympic lifting style, or not even Olympic lifting style, just anything not a wide stance, average stance, or shoulder width stance, and high bar, which probably the majority of you guys do, unless you're a powerlifter, Olympic lifting shoes are going to be on point. Brings me to my point. I kind of changed my squat stance. Now I squat more like Olympic lifting. I go pretty narrow, high bar, ass all the way down. So for me, I need an Olympic lifting shoe. I need something with a 3/4 inch heel rather than a 1/2 inch or a flat sole. So what did I do? With my birthday coming up in 2 days, I bought myself a birthday present today. I bought some Nike Romellos. Just some black, Nike Romellos, pretty good shit. So actually I'm going to be selling these. I'm selling my Adidas Powerlifts. I bought them in December, so around Christmas time, so I only had them for like 9 months, and I loved them. It's just like I said, I squat more Olympic lifting style, narrow, high bar, all the way down. So something like this is better suited for a normal stance squat or a powerlifting squat, lower bar, wider stance. So actually, I'm selling them, like I said. I just put them on eBay like 10 minutes before I making this video. I'm going to put the description, or in the description box, I'm going to put the eBay link. So if you guys want to buy these from me, excellent shape. I listed them for $60 buy now. They're going to go pretty quick because these are $100 shoes. And also a little bonus for my YouTube boys and girls. If one of you guys wants to buy them or decides to go on and buy them after this video, send me a message on eBay, or even just send me a message or whatever and say, hey Kyle, I bought your shoes. I'm from YouTube, and I'll hook you up with a ton of supplement samples. Just hook you guys up. Anyways, $60. Go on eBay, buy them. I'll hook you up with some supplement samples. Back to the question. So for squatting, we have that covered. For deadlifting, you want barely nothing. You want your feet as close to the ground as possible. You don't want your heel elevated, or even your feet elevated, and you want a very, very hard sole or no sole to be right on the ground. Meaning, a regular training shoe, or a regular basketball shoe, or running shoe is going to be shitty here. They're shitty for any type of weightlifting, really. So you shouldn't ever really be lifting in any type of or soft sole. So for deadlifts, I recommend either a minimalist shoe, like a Vibram 5-finger, or any type of minimal shoe. Converse again, flat sole, they work pretty well for deadlifting, or just barefoot. Or a wrestling shoe. Wrestling shoes are pretty sick for that too. Then for everything else, I mean, these shoes work pretty good for everything else because you want a hard sole, a flat sole. So if you're doing overhead presses, they're perfect. You're not going to move around. I recommend something like this. I recommend Converse, work pretty well. Again, any type of minimalist shoe, like a Vibram 5-fingers or a New Balance minimalist shoe, or a Reebok Nano 3s or Nano 2s, whatever. The CrossFit style shoes are pretty versatile. So that basically, hopefully that answers your question. Squatting is most important. I mean, you can get away with most training shoes, quote-unquote training shoes, or cross-training shoes will work for the most part, except for squatting. You want a good shoe for squatting, or Olympic lifting if that's what you guys do. So until next time, if you guys have a question, hashtag Ask Hunt. Peace.